everyone, welcome back to unefelt workshop. I'm Pong Pong. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a well-felted coin purse. I will use an 8.5 cm wide clasp frame to demonstrate and guide you step by step from laying out the wool, decorating, wet felting techniques to sew on the clasp frame. I've made a free PDF, includes a full list of materials and a template for this coin purse. Click the link in the description box to check out. Okay, let's get started. Now I'm gonna decorate my purse. For decorating the purse, you can use felt, silk, cotton, linen, and other fabrics. In today's demonstration, I used paper, but this is an advanced technique. If you are interested in learning more details, please let me know in the comments section. I would love to know how many of you want to learn about these techniques. Lay out the wool over the recessed. Pull off a small amount of fiber and layer it on one direction on top of the recessed. Keep it light and even. This allows the fibers to interlock easily and felt together. Let the fiber lay over the edge so it can be wrapped around. When the first layer is complete, add another layer perpendicular to the first. After achieving at least 3 or 4 layers, mix olive oil soap and water. Then wet the wool with this soapy water. Ensure the fiber is soaked just enough, then cover with bubble wrap and gently press the wool and push out the air. Once all the fiber is evenly wet, carefully flip it over. And fold the wisp around the edge towards the middle. add wool to the other side of the resist. Now, let's begin to layer the wool on this side. The first layer should align in the same direction as on the other side, with the same amount of layers as before. Wet the fiber and repeat the process of pressing and soaking the fibers. Then flip it over, fold the wisp around the edge, and we are finished with this stage. Cover the wool with bubble wrap and gently glide your hands over it. Be careful not to press too hard or the wool might shift. After a few gentle rubs, flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Next, roll up your project and roll it back and forth about 20 times. Unroll and flatten it. Then change the direction and repeat. Roll it back and forth about 20 times on each side to make sure it springs evenly. Once the wool surface starts to bond, you can use your hands directly. If you are worried about pressing too hard and shifting the wool, you can keep using the bubble wrap for rolling. The first step is to get the surface of the wool felted. How do we know that? We need to do the pinch test to check if the wool has been felted. Once we have done it for a couple of minutes, then perform the pinch test to check if it is ready for aggressive friction. How do we do the pinch test? Lightly pinch the fiber upwards. If they live together as one, then it's ready to proceed. On the other hand, if the fibers still feel separated, you need to continue rolling. Cut the opening and remove the felting resist. When you feel it is too small to contain the resist, it is time to cut an opening. Cut along the top of the small curve and gently remove the resist. Use soapy water to wet the opening area and give it a gentle rub. Finishing fooling. Afterward, we can gradually apply aggressive friction on this purse. The key point in this step is create a 3D form. How do we do that? Open up the purse and flatten it on this side. This will help create space. If we only roll and felt in the same way, it will remain flat. Roll and shape the purse until it reaches the size of the clasp frame. rinse it and let it dry. Once it is ready, rinse it well and let it dry. You can let it on a towel to dry it for 1 or 2 days, then come return to sew on the clasp frame. Sew on the clasp frame. First, thread the sewing needle and tie a knot. Use an oat to stuff the woolen purse into the frame. Press the needle through the wool felt snugly against the frame, and then through the hole. I like to start from the middle and work my way to the left and right sides to ensure that the two sides are symmetrical when sewing. After the thread passed through the first hole, go through the second hole on the right. Through the third hole, follow this principle. The odd numbers go out, the even numbers go in, and then return to the middle after the last hole. I pause the video and use a highlighter to draw the lines in sequence, which you can use to understand this better. When the last stitch returns to the middle position, tie a knot and finish it. Repeat the same process on the other side of the clasp. Voila! This is wool felt clasp front purse is finished. Do you like it? Are you going to make one now? Leave a comment below. Let me know which part you are not sure yet, and also tell me how much you like the clasp front purse. And don't forget, go to the description box, click the link to get your free PDF file. Also, if you like this video and tutorials, don't forget to give me a like, and most important is subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye bye!